Part of being a leader is being able to deal with conflict and handle conflict well. In the course of handling conflict, we develop natural ways, stages that we take someone through when we're fixing conflict. There's also a lot of natural things we do to prevent conflict, and I think that's very powerful and makes for a better business, and it gives people confidence. One of the things that's critical is that we teach other people how to do this, because it can accelerate their progress, make them much more effective at it. One obstacle I constantly run up against, though, is many times when people have a difficulty with someone, is they look at the conflict and the person is the same thing. They look at the relationship they have with the person as now in conflict. They look at the relationship as now not a good one. They look at the person as flawed or having problems. And while that may be true, most times I find is that nobody has changed. The person that's having a conflict with the other person, nobody's any different than they were before. At the same time, the relationship is not the conflict. If they're both very self-aware people, the relationship is actually the same. It's just they're having a disagreement about whether to turn left or right, whether to buy chocolate ice cream or strawberry ice cream. And there may not be an opportunity for compromise, so they've got to resolve it in a way that's against one, so to speak, and for another. So I believe part of relationship building, part of teaching people, is helping them understand not just a process of conflict resolution, not just how to prevent it, but also get them to separate the conflict from the relationship completely, from the two people or the group completely, so that they don't see it as the same thing. And that way you can go off and have a great lunch with somebody, have a great conversation, have a great engagement with them, even though you still may have a conflict over to the side that you haven't yet resolved. Makes for a much better life, and quite frankly gets better results in business.